Really not here to be in nobody's friend group, nobody's clique. Hi Kingdom, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Dishon King. If you're new to my channel, I do skincare videos, lifestyle vlogs, and many more things. So if you're interested in any of that, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Turn on my post notifications so you don't miss out on any videos the second that they drop. But today we're gonna be doing a life update video. I'm gonna be putting out onto just different things that have been going on in my life in my hiatus. I have not been posting like that on my channel within like the past month pretty much. So I'm just gonna tell y'all where I've been. Also, it's been officially a year since I've been living in Orlando. There's quite a few things that I want to talk about, and if you're interested, just continue watching. We are live. So first we're going to be using the Peach Slices Snail Rescue Purifying Cleanser. Obviously all products are going to be linked down below. I'm not going to be focusing on the details of each ingredient or each product because we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about me, okay? You guys, I'm usually in a much better mood. I'm still in a good mood, but when I was setting up to film this video, I, for some reason, misplaced the cord to my microphone. I'm not filming this again. This is the second time I have to film this video. I'm not doing it again. I apologize in advance if my audio is not the best as it usually is because I'm literally using my phone as an external microphone. We have so many things to catch up on actually. I've actually been taking some time away from just like social media in general. I've been posting on TikTok. If you guys follow me on TikTok at King Dishon, you would know I posted just a few things and I'm trying to get more active with my short form content, but I took a little break from my long form content just so that I can find my purpose again. For the past month or two, I've actually kind of like lost focus on just like my passion when it comes to creating content, and it actually kind of put me in a really negative spot. So if you've been following me for a while, then you would know that YouTube is actually one of like the biggest passions that I've had. It still is. I don't see a time when it ever won't be. But, you know, for the past couple of months, I forgot who the I was. Like, high key, I literally forgot who I was. I started to doubt myself a lot, second guess some of my decisions. I feel like the images that are constantly being pushed on us on like TikTok and just like on every social media platform, Instagram, a lot of the times are unrealistic. Actually, let me not say that. They're realistic because they're real, but not everyone is going to have the same look to their life, if that makes sense. Not everyone's going to live in a high rise. Not everyone lives in LA. Not everyone lives in Atlanta. Not everyone lives in Miami. You get where I'm coming from. Right now, home is Orlando for me. Speaking of, I've actually officially made it to my 1 year mark living alone. Love that for us. It's crazy because if you guys remember my very first life update that I filmed when I first moved in here, if you haven't, I will link it above in the corner. There was a time when I really didn't think that I could really make this happen. Thankfully, with God's help, I'm still here. I'm still here. I realized too what really helped me get back to a good space in my life is reincorporating God into my life. Sometimes you fall out of your routine. Like sometimes, you know, if you're in a routine where you usually pray every day or you read something spiritual or motivational and then you just even if you go a day without having any spiritual intake or motivation intake, that can really affect your day. If you go 2 days without doing it, 3 days, 4 days, a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months. Sometimes like I can get so wrapped up with what I have going on in my life, I forget to incorporate things that actually are healthy for me. It's not good, it's not healthy. It can be like a snowball effect, especially once you start feeling bad about yourself mentally and you're not taking care of yourself physically. I was just eating out like all the time. Eating out, Uber Eats. Dishon. Let's be for real. Like, come on. I'm gonna be working out again soon. I'm thinking about doing something tomorrow, like running. I used to run a lot, especially during quarantine. I also want to start doing Pilates and actually doing some lifting. Before y'all say something, I actually used to do Pilates way before it became a trend now. Even when I was in high school, I was doing Pilates. But now, you know, all the TikTokers, the TikTok girlies, the tick, everybody on the clock app, everybody and their niece goes to Pilates. Yeah, you know, to each their own. I struggled with making content for the past couple of months. I was having mic issues with this mic, this one right here, Your Honor. He's not cheap. Oh, baby, I don't know what us gonna do because I've been thinking about upgrading my equipment anyways, because it's just been a long time since I've done that. I want to get new lights. I want to get new cameras. I actually don't mind the DSLR that I'm filming on right now. I don't mind it. It does what it needs to do for the sit down content. You know, the lighting and everything, like I figured it out. You know, it looks nice, it works out. But I do want to upgrade my vlogging equipment. I'm working on making like my home more homey. I have some of my sectional choices kind of narrowed down now. So I'm really excited to see like what I choose. I'm getting a brand new bed because the bed I have right now is broken. I looked underneath it today and like the legs of it are like so bent. It seems like things that I have, material things that I have right now, are like desperately asking to be replaced. Everything around me is calling for change. We're gonna pause right there for a moment so I can go ahead and wash this cleanser off, and then we can go in with our toner. Okay, we're back, and we're back with some kombucha too. I actually just bought this from Target last night. Why is it so tight?
Pause.
Oh, that was crazy.
I said, yo, you said, hey, yo, my nigga.
Yo, the way you said it was crazy.
Anyways, I wanted to go back and kind of touch on just like how things have been for me living alone and just different things that I've learned for myself. We're gonna go in with a Good Molecules Niacinamide Brightening Toner. I'm gonna be doing a Good Molecules skincare review also. I did hint at that before my hiatus. I'm still going to do it. I'm actually working on 3 videos right now. So I have a weekend vlog that I've been filming this weekend. I'm actually gonna roll it over until tomorrow since it's Memorial Day weekend. Updated in-depth skincare routine video that is long overdue. And then my shower routine that I was actually going to film probably tomorrow as well. Since I've been living alone for this past year, a couple things that I've learned about myself. One, I don't like nobody in my house at all. Like I don't have any guests over. Sometimes my sister will come over. Even then I'm just like, can you leave? And that's so horrible to say. The reason why I live alone in the first place is because I just don't, when I'm in a neutral state, I need to be in that neutral state. Anybody else's energy that comes through this door, no matter what it is, whether it's like happy or like negative, it inflicts on me somehow. And it's like, when I want to be neutral, I want to be neutral. Like I want to stay there. Ooh, I love peace and quiet. There's so many times when I just like, I don't even have the TV on. I don't have any music playing. It's just me laying in the dark on my phone or just me in bed reading. I enjoy my peace and quiet. Like that's just what I like. It's very Virgo of me. Another thing that I learned about myself is, especially when I'm going through things, I completely distance myself from like pretty much everybody. Not intentionally, but it just ends up happening that way. Like I just can't carry certain conversations with certain friends when I'm in a space where I feel like I need to be improving. I don't want to be in a position where I have to tell them what's wrong with me. I want to be able to actually go through certain things and fix my issues, and then maybe I'll talk about it afterwards. I just remove myself from a lot. That can be kind of challenging, especially as like an influencer, content creator, because your responsibility is to be posting consistently, especially when you're someone that's my size right now. I'm supposed to be posting pretty much like multiple times every single day. I need to be in people's faces every day in order for me to grow, especially on TikTok. Like you have to literally post every day to be relevant on TikTok and go on live and stuff like that. Like I am a little jaded. So this recent retrograde that we went through was pretty hard for me actually. A lot of things from my past like ended up coming back. People from my past came back. I don't know. Some of that stuff can be kind of triggering, especially because when you forget about certain things and then you see it again years later, it really tests you to see like, oh, did you actually learn from that? Did you grow from that? Are you actually healed from that? Or did you just like bury it and forget about it? That's what I had to ask myself. I've been reading my daily devotionals recently. So I have this book called 365 Days of Prayer. It's basically like a daily devotional book. They have a men's version, that's the one that I have, and they have a women's version. And it's basically like a little prayer passage with like, you know, a scripture. And it's actually really helpful and really encouraging. So I like to read that like in the morning. Sometimes if I have a busy morning and I forget, I'll try to read it like in the middle of the day or before I go to bed. That sort of stuff has been really helping me kind of like ask myself, am I really over that? It'd be a real shame if I wasn't over certain things. As a Virgo and as a Scorpio moon, I can't help but just look at people sideways anyways when they do me wrong. I can't help but to expect the negative. This is another reason why I took a break from creating, because the influencer space can be so toxic sometimes. And recently there was an influencer who I thought was like, but I told myself like, Dishon, like, Stop being that way. Stop always trying to find something bad about somebody. Stop. No, that's not healthy. I gave this person the benefit of the doubt, and lo and behold, long story short, I'm hearing that they're talking about me and they're saying negative things about me and they're being mean. Yeah, bully, just being a bully. And I don't like that because I don't do nothing to nobody. These bitches are very chismosa. They talk too much. They do this. Talk about nothing. I'm not bothering y'all. Why are you talking? There was quite a few people I had to distance myself from. I mean, after a while, you just start to grow apart from certain people. Soft block, soft block, remove. You gotta do what you gotta do. That's just not how I operate. Next, we're gonna go in with the Good Molecules Hyaluronic Acid Serum. This is also like my favorite thing to use during the day. We're gonna use a couple drops of that. I'm really trying to watch what I say when it comes to certain things. If you're so eager to speak on other people, or you're eager to find stuff out about people, you're gonna get that same energy to you. Like, people are gonna want to be just as invested into your life, just like how you're invested into other people's lives. You really can't be close to people. But I've kind of learned that lesson a long time ago. I'm really not close to that many people. A common misconception about me in general, oh, he's just so friendly. He's like, close with everybody. That's so far from the truth. Even people that are my actual friends, I can go weeks without talking to them. Like, weeks without actually like being on the phone with them, linking up with them to go out to eat, to go out just to hang out in general. And it's not on purpose. It's just, I get so invested in my life. Like what I said earlier, I just get so invested with just different things that I have going on. I feel like the longer I'm in this game, I call it the game. I feel like the longer I'm in the game, the more I just want to just focus on me. I'm really not here to be in nobody's friend group, nobody's clique, nobody's nothing. I don't care. All right, next we're gonna go in with the Pharmacy Daily Greens Gel Moisturizer. Probably my favorite daytime moisturizer that I've been using for the past couple months. That's just kind of where my mindset has been. I finally remembered my purpose on like why I came on this platform, like why I came on YouTube. And it's really just to open doors for myself. Like, there's so many things that I'm talented at that I just want to do in life. And I feel like YouTube can open doors for that. I also generally enjoy interacting with just people on the internet. Even before YouTube, I didn't really have that many friends in person. Like, I didn't really make that many friends in school that I felt like close, genuine connections with. So I found people on the internet, and a lot of even like friends that I have to this day came from the internet, like from Twitter or Instagram. Even people that I haven't even met in person yet. People are having babies, and it's crazy. I genuinely enjoy just sharing my life on the internet. And of course, the challenges that I've had with that is just trying to figure out what to share and what not to share. And sometimes I feel like I hold too much back. I feel like being too private is kind of what holds me back from excelling. So I did like a very intense nighttime skincare routine last night, and I can tell just like the difference in the texture of my skin, because I had a lot of texture underneath my jaw, and then I used like those Dr. Dennis Gross pads, and that actually really helped a lot. But that's currently like how my life is right now. I'm in my soft boy era. I'm very happy. I'm at peace. I'm starting to just figure out some things for myself. Even like when it comes to dating, I have like a more mature mindset. I'm still single, obviously, but I'm starting to learn certain things about myself and what I like and what I don't like. I'm still keeping my options open, but I'm excited to see just like what the rest of the year is gonna bring to me. Yeah, that's all I'll say on that. Next, we're gonna use the Biossance Reese Witherspoon SPF. This has actually been my go-to SPF so far this year, and I like how it doesn't give me like a white cast. Another word of advice for people that are aspiring influencers or content creators. Something that actually recently helped me out of my little creator slump, finding inspiration from other creators. And I think I've said this before on my channel. When you go such a long time without being connected to your platform, you can kind of forget like sometimes how to make content. Even me sitting down making this video, the fact that I'm missing the cord to my mic is actually insane. That's something that a consistent Dishon would never do. Consistency is so important, and I feel like everyone says that. Yeah. I can get so picky, and I'm such a perfectionist when it comes to like my content. That's the Virgo in me. I'm such a perfectionist. Everything has to be perfect and right. But what I realized is that I don't necessarily have to put out mediocre content, but just the fact that like once I make something, I just need to put it out. One thing about myself, if I make something and I just sit on it and I look at it too long, I'm gonna find something wrong with it and not like it and not want to put it out. I know that about myself. I've done it several times. So I'm working on not doing that because that's holding me back. I just need to jump and take more risks. I'm just ready to take things to the next level in my life. I'm thinking about getting back into acting and doing modeling and just doing like more photo shoots and stuff. Things that I was doing like in 2019 and 2020. I want to get back to doing that because that was the happiest that I've ever been creatively. For those of you that don't know, anyone that knows me personally knows that Power is like my favorite show of all time. It's my favorite show. And this recent season really inspired me to want to get back into acting. I was talking to my friend, Jabbar, who's an actor. He actually really kind of like helped me understand certain things when it comes to the heart that comes into it. I really needed like somebody with that inside perspective to kind of just remind me. Sometimes I can get so discouraged that I just need reminders as to why I'm doing this in the first place. You know what? Like the thing about it is no matter how bad things get, I'm always gonna do a little jokey joke. I'm always gonna laugh through something. Even if I shouldn't laugh at it, I'm gonna laugh. I'm so happy to be back making content. I'm just glad that I'm in a place in my life where I'm just happy. I don't have anything holding me down. I don't have anybody around me that I shouldn't. I had to cut a lot of things off in order for me to get here, but I'm back. And I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere.
I'm not going any fucking where. I'm not going any fucking where.
But that concludes today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on my post notifications so you don't miss out on any videos the second that they drop. If you want to binge watch any more of my videos, you know what to do. Go ahead and click that playlist above in the upper right corner of your screen where it says more from Dishon. All products are going to be linked down below what we used today. If you guys have any video requests or anything in general, the comments really motivate me. Like during my hiatus, reading some of the comments that you guys were leaving, like, bro, I screenshot them and I saved them because I be needing that. Thank you guys so much. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.